Hello, everyone. I hope that you are doing absolutely great, and happy Friday, happy weekend to everyone around the world. Thanks for joining me today on our tarot card reading journey, our spiritual guidance to uplift and empower you as you go about making important decisions, important changes, and positive changes in your development. So I prayed over the deck, shuffled the cards with love and light this morning, and we have our 3-card spread, which are the Two of Wands reversed, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Wands reversed. So today's message and theme is working and dealing with the notion of making a decision between two options that you're contemplating, and it also involves a new opportunity that is popping up and emerging, arising in your life. And ultimately, it leads to you becoming more of a visionary and a leader, an entrepreneur, and to take more control and command of your power and your vision of who you want to be and where you want to go in your life. Because now it seems to be a pivotal time for you in your chosen area of what's mattering to you right now. And we all have our individual situations and circumstances that matter, whether it's relationship or your finances, your spiritual development, friendships, whatever it is, making a career change. So with the Two of Wands as the beginning energy of today, so it came out reversed. My immediate impression from our spread is that we are being suggested to look at your situation from a different perspective. Look at things from the upside down, from the inverted position. So it's not how you typically do things. It's not who you would typically see yourself as. And this echoes what we discussed earlier this week in cultivating a new image of self, a new identity for radical change in your life. And that video is on the page, on the Facebook page and YouTube if you want to review it. But basically, the Two of Wands reversed means that you now have the chance and the opportunity of looking at your options and seeing what's available to you, seeing what the world has to offer in your field of interest, whatever is popping up for you at this point in life, and to make a decision, letting go. So it's not about me saying what, but you contemplating, you meditating on what am I in between, right? I am receiving this new idea and this new inspiration, but there's something before it that used to be that I'm already comfortable with, that's familiar, and yet it's not completely satisfactory. And that's because a part of you now, your inner being and your soul, are asking for change and development and evolution. And where you are right now is no longer fully satisfying your fullest expression of self. Hence, you are looking at new possibilities and new options. And that's what this Two of Wands is echoing and emphasizing for you today, is that indeed you're poised for development, and now it's a matter of letting go of that fear and being more focused and oriented towards the possibilities. That's really vital because we have the Ace of Pentacles, and this indicates that it's a new opportunity involving a project, finances, something that's a seed. It's an idea, a potential, an opportunity that is being offered to you. A lot of new opportunities might be coming your way, and it gives you an incredible sense of expansion. And it reminds you that the universe is abundant in multiple ways and that it's there for you. The question is, are you available to it? Are you opening your mind to it? Are you willing to consider it and contemplate new possibilities for yourself and your development and evolution? So that's really important. And these are blessings from the universe as ideas because ideas themselves are inspiration. And finally, it culminates with the King of Wands, which is the energy of a personality, of leadership. And it's reversed, which means that for my feeling from it for today is that it's an energy of you firstly looking at it from a different perspective. So shifting your self-concept and your definition of self and your assumptions about what you're supposed to do or how you're supposed to behave in the world, but also to lead your life with a vision, to think long term. So today's overarching message is for us to cultivate a long-term vision for ourselves. Maybe we weren't ready for that before, but maybe that's because now is the opportunity for where you've developed and matured and grown, and thus you can create more of a detailed image of where you want to focus your energy so that you can move yourself in the direction of your long-term plans and your long-term satisfying happy life. So that's important. So firstly, we need to look at things from a different perspective, maybe upside down, subvert the antiquated notions of who you've been and what you're supposed to do in the world, and suppose that you can do even more than that and see yourself in a new light with new shoes on, with a new perspective. See yourself perhaps in a new relationship that is even more satisfying that you wouldn't have imagined a year or ever, but why not? And looking at your possibilities not as fearful options, such as in you're afraid to step out in the world and leave your comfort zone, but as in, hey, what's the worst that could happen, but also what's the amazing thing that could happen? What are the great things that could happen if I take that leap of faith, or if I just take one step forward and travel or meet new people or do a new activity or leave some activity because it's no longer fulfilling me and it's limiting my potential? What happens if I say yes? But the key message is for us to reflect on that long-term vision. This came up quite strongly today, is having a long-term vision. And while things can change and we don't need to be stuck to our plans as like concrete and set in stone, rather having it as an anchor that just sort of gives your ship a direction and a course so that you can set your sail. And how do we do this? Well, do it perhaps, an idea, my suggestion that I've done for myself is I just remember that all my personal power comes from God. All my personal power comes from the divine. Right? Everything we have, everything we are, everything that exists comes from God, comes from the universe and the divine. So connecting with that energy of spirit and asking spirit for guidance for you so that you can truly align yourself with a vision that comes from your God that then can be brought into material reality with the help of the universe, so that your path is smooth and joyful and wise and positive and enjoyable, right? So that you can truly feel that, hey, this is me, this is owning my power, this is what I'm meant to do with the next step. And whatever it is that I'm focusing on, whether it's your next relationship or it's your next work, your career, your education, your finances, personal changes in diet and health, whatever it is for you, what is your vision? What really motivates you? What is your happy ending? And that will give you a great place to start so that the seed can grow and blossom, and it can bring with it all the blessings and abundance and prosperity and security and joy that you truly want, that we all want in our heart. So that is the guidance for today, for now. is to look at things from a different perspective, upside down, shift your perspective on how things should be and who you are, and know that this is actually the fact that things are turning upside down are moving you forward. And this is what's allowing you to look forward and ahead into your future. And to broaden your mindset and your perspective and to seize this new opportunity, explore it, right? You can at least explore it so you can just know where it might lead you, and that way you will live without any regrets. So hope you enjoyed it. I'm wishing you a blessed weekend, a blessed Friday, and stay tuned for the next videos for our tarot guidance, spiritual life and everything guidance to empower you and uplift you to your highest self. And join my Facebook page if you're so inspired, and the YouTube page as well, to stay up to date with our guidance videos. God bless you and have a beautiful, beautiful life.